Kanye unleashed a flurry of posts targeting Kim, her mom, Gap, Adidas, Charlemagne the God, Mark Zuckerberg, Hillary Clinton. I mean, the list goes on, and he came with a vengeance, okay? Before we dig into this mess, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel. So Kanye had a lot of time on his hands last night because he spent the entire night letting it off his chest. He came hard and fast, okay? From what I can determine, it looks like him and Kim were probably having a disagreement about where the kids will attend school this fall. He is demanding that the kids go to his Donda Academy and not Sierra Canyon, where Kim is sending the kids to school. Then he shared the text messages between him and Kim, and she writes, "Can you please stop?" And he responded, "Nope, we need to talk in person. You don't have a say-so of where my kids go to school. Why do you get to say that? Is it because you're half white?" Before we continue, I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna address the half white comment. And the half white comment bothers me because Kanye, you are used to dating women of a certain Kanye has a certain type of women that he likes. We have seen him with black women, yes. But Kanye, lately, your choice of women have not been black. And you chose to have children with a woman who was not black. So when you throw in the race comment, like, oh, why is it because you're half white, you get to do this? You have to make sure that you guys are always on the same page. I am not saying that they were never on the same page. That also continues when you guys are divorced. Do you know what I mean? So when he throws out the "you're half white," Kanye, you chose to have children with a woman who was not black. So you can't keep throwing, "Oh, my kids are black," "Oh, because you're white." This was your decision. The next post was a simple message, and basically he was throwing shots at Charlemagne the God because he said, "My kids are going to Donda," point blank, along with Charlemagne the God and Kris, get your mother effing popcorn, okay? We all know that Charlemagne the God has made several comments about Kanye's mental instability, his mental state, and the fact that he's a very big bully and he just needs to let Kim go. Kanye apparently is not feeling that, okay? Well, the social media rampage continued with at least 13 angry posts in just under 2 hours. He writes, "I am the kid's father. It is not up to Calabasas or Hulu where my kids go to school. I'm not the crazy one up here. I won't stop until I have a say-so on my kids, no matter what it takes legally." He also takes aim at Sierra Canyon because he claimed the school is teaching the kids Kwanzaa, which is an annual celebration of African American culture. I'm not sure what his issue is with that because he writes, "What the F is Kwanzaa and who made up this bullshit? Everyone lives in LA for a paycheck anyways, so no one really cares about their children being indoctrinated." Let's stop here and let's address this whole Kwanzaa situation and him being the kid's father. He is the father of their 4 children, so yes, he does have a say-so on where his children get to go to school, what they're teaching his children, what kind of education they're getting, what is being taught to them. I 100% agree. I am not a fan of Sierra Canyon. I do not like the whole Hollywood vibe, okay? Remember, at one point, Kanye wanted to take those children out of Hollywood completely and move to Wyoming on a farm. He did not like that lifestyle. He didn't want his children to be exposed to that. So I am on Kanye's side. But I go back to Kanye. You knew this. You moved to Calabasas with your wife. You guys purchased a house there. You had children with her. You lived that lifestyle. So to say, "I do not no longer want this," you've never wanted this. I'm not sure why you even married Kim if you never wanted your children to be in that lifestyle. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure what his issue with Kwanzaa is, but I can understand him saying, "Listen, I am not okay with the Hollywood lifestyle at the school. I want my kids to be taught differently." He absolutely 100% gets a say-so. Here is my advice to you, Kanye. You do not blast the mother of your child on social media. There is a better way to do this, because what will happen is Kim, she's very smart. She's not posting anything. She's just collecting these receipts, saving all these posts that you're doing, and she's going to present it to the judge and she's going to say, "Look at this. He is unhinged. This is why I do not want him near my children. This is why I make all the decisions." I remember months ago, he was very adamant about not having his children on social media, and Kim kept posting north. And he's like, listen, Kim, get her off of social media. She's only, 8? She doesn't need to be exposed to this. And people were bashing him for that. And I was like, no, he's the father. Get those kids off of social media. They do not need to live that Hulu, keeping up with the Kardashians lifestyle. They're still children. Then the conversation took a turn. He posted a screenshot from an Instagram ad featuring Victoria Villarari, I believe her name is, which is Kylie Jenner's former assistant. And he wrote, "Don't let Kris make you do Playboy like she made Kylie and Kim do." Wow. And in the same barrage of posts, he said he doesn't want his daughters North or Chicago to model for Playboy. Hollywood is a giant brothel. Pornography destroyed my family, and Instagram promotes it. But Kanye, let's not forget, while you were married, your wife posed completely naked for Paper magazine. Let's not forget that your wife made a sex tape that she capitalized on, and you still married her. You knew all of this. You knew that your wife posed for Playboy in 2007. You knew that your wife was very promiscuous, yet you married her. I remember during this whole process, you said that you lost a lot of friends because of Kim. You still married her. So I'm not understanding where all this is coming from. If you did not want that type of person as your wife, then you shouldn't have married her. You shouldn't have had children by her. Do we not remember what you said about Amber Rose, about taking several showers after being with her? Well, joke's on you, buddy, because you need to take several showers after being with Kim. Then he shared a post where Kim begged him to stop. Okay. She writes, "From my mom, please tell him to stop mentioning my name. I'm almost 67 years old. I don't always feel great, and this is stressing me to no end." Well, that did not faze Mr. Yee. He replied, "Tell your Clinton friends to come get me. I am here." We all know that Kris is the mastermind behind the sex tapes, behind the Playboy. She is the mastermind behind this family's success. She's a great businesswoman, but she definitely used her children to build this empire. She did it in a very shady way. I am sorry. I don't agree with her methods, and it is what it is. However, Kanye was not done there. He also posted the names of Travis, Tristan, and Scott, who all have kids with the Kardashian, and the caption read, "Calling on my fellow CUM donors. We in this together." Okay. The one thing I will say that I've noticed, that every time he mentioned Travis, Tristan, or Scott, they have yet to come out publicly to say anything. So I'm not sure, is it because the women are telling them to keep their mouth shut, or they're just not trying to get into the drama? I'm curious to know what they think. What does Travis think? What does Tristan think? What does Scott think? Are they going through the same thing? Or are they just sticking to what, their wives, girlfriends are saying? But that still didn't stop Kanye. He kept going. A lot of people were coming after him on social media, and he went on to slam anyone and everyone for claiming that he was spiraling because he was going off on social media. Here's my take on that. I think people are calling you out, Kanye, because of your method. I don't think people are calling you out because you want to be a father figure to your children. It is the method. It is the way that you're doing things. I never understood why couples fought on social media, calling each other out, etc., etc. I do understand that the Kardashian lives a very public life. So you know what? He's like, you want to live on a public part? I'm gonna put all your business out there. You are, Hulu is editing the good parts. I'm gonna show you guys the nasty side of the Kardashians and what they are capable of. I kind of like it. I kind of like that Kanye is calling everyone out, and he's saying, listen, these women are holding me down. These women are trying to bring me down. This entire family is trying to go against me, and they're taking my kids and they're doing whatever they want to my children, and I'm not for it. I'm standing with you, Kanye. Just let's just do this a little differently. He also took shots at Pete Davidson. Oh, Kanye, who got Kim and Kanye's kids initialed on his neck. And in the post, he wrote, "Ask Pete how those tattoos of my kids doing in the trauma unit." We're gonna stop right here, Kanye. I was with you up until this post. This is not okay. Leave Pete alone. I'm saying this because this is where the bullying comes in. He is clearly still hurt, upset, and traumatized by the events of the 9 months. I think because Kim used him, also too because you bullied him for 9 months. Keep Pete out of this. They're broken up. They're no longer together. I'm sure he's gonna get those kids' name covered up. This is old news. One thing I gotta give to Kanye is that he is not afraid of this family. He's not afraid of anyone, actually. And Kris, she is the one that he needs to take down. You knew that Kris Jenner and the Kardashian family had ties to the Clintons. So you coming back and saying they're putting me down, the whole black man having black babies, and, they're making decisions, and this family does porn, and this family does Playboy, and this family this family that. You knew all of this, and yet you walked down the aisle with her. You had 4 children by her. So I'm confused about what's going on. People are looking at you with a crazy eye because people are saying, Kanye, you kind of knew all this. We all knew all this. We all know that he's a very difficult person to work with because this is his 5th attorney that he let go. So this is not looking good for you, Kanye. And I don't think a judge is going to see this and say you are fit to make any reasonable, sound decision for your children. This is 2 very powerful Hollywood families. When they were joined together, they were uber powerful. Now they're torn apart and they're going head to head. I feel like I'm on an episode of Game of Thrones. Woo. This morning he posted, anyone that says I'm spiraling when I express the undeniable truth is a sheep. Shut the F up and worry about your own kids. I'm obviously dealing with wars at the highest level of control and discrimination based on that level I am operating at. The conductor gotta turn their back to the audience to direct the orchestra. I know girls who sell PUSSY that don't agree with how my daughters are displayed. And that's how he ended it. He goes, listen, y'all not finna keep discriminating on me while the organization use me and use us all. And by the organization, he means the Kardashians. So this is going to be a battle. We will see how this ends. We will keep you guys tuned. Oh, Ray J sees yet another opportunity to join on the train at Desperation Station. Because, he would not let this go. My goodness. He decided to call out Kris over her alleged role in him and Kim's infamous sex tape, which was a gazillion years ago, okay? Which apparently did stress out his mother, so I can understand his frustration. He writes, what about my mom, Kris? You tell people false stories about me, making the black man look horrible. For your gain, you introduced me to Steve Hirsch. You masterminded everything for your family and tried to ruin me at the same time. Shaking my head. You don't think all mothers get stressed? Or are you special? Ray J, sit this one out. This is old news. I get it. I get that, your mom was stressed out. I get that Kris did this, but this is so old. You keep bringing back the same old story over and over and over again. Do not get in the middle of Kim's mess. Do not even hop on that train. Get off the desperation train. Get off. You don't need to be involved with the Kardashians no more. This tape made her famous. Yep, it ruined your life. Yes, we've moved on for it. No one wants to hear about Ray J and Kim anymore. I know I'm sick of it. I don't know about you guys. Let's continue this conversation in the comments. This was a very long video for me. I want to know what you guys think about Kanye's post. I want to know what you guys think about the Kardashians. I want to know what you guys think about Ray J. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any pop culture news.